It's not the fact that you're trying to come to God. It's the fact that you have a submission problem. You have a submission problem, friend. And we all fall short of being afraid or being too bold to submit. Listen. And that just comes from childhood trauma, teenage trauma, adult trauma. You submitted to somebody and they did you wrong. Every time you submitted to some man or some woman or some human, it didn't work out. Friend, let me let you know one thing about it and two things for sure. Humans will always let you down. Humans, they're very unpredictable. They will always let you down, even when you least expect it. So you can't put your hopes and your trust in a human. Okay? You cannot put your hopes and trust in a man, in a woman, just in a human, period. You cannot do that, because let me tell you what happens. You start doubting yourself. You get to a point where you don't want to listen to anybody. You get to a point where you're very bold and very prideful, and can't nobody tell you nothing, and you just beating your chest, when at the end of the day, your spirit is praying and crying out to just let it go. Let it go. You're not surrendering to a human. You are surrendering to God, the creator of this whole situation. When you learn to surrender to God, you don't have to worry about a human disappointing you. When you surrender to God, you don't have to worry about Matthew 6:33. Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all things shall be added unto you. Friend, you got a list of all things. Okay? You have a list of all things and it will be added onto you, but God is just asking you to seek him first. He knows that you're busy in the morning. But please take the time out to spend time with him every day, every minute, every second that you can. Keep him on your heart and your mind and your soul. Surrender your negative thoughts. Surrender your past, because God is not asking you to hold on to that, friend. He's asking you to release it and let it go, so you can live a purposeful life exactly the way that he intended for you to live. He didn't intend for you to live this sinful life. Now, sin comes in and you have a choice. Now, everybody ain't perfect. And I ain't saying you don't have to be perfect to come to God or nothing like that, but you do have to take accountability for your actions and look yourself in the mirror and say, okay, self, we tripping. We need to get ourselves together, because we keep telling ourselves the same story. We keep listening to the same nonsense from the people that ain't even making no moves themselves. It has to stop. It has to stop, friend. All the worries and all the stress, I want you to write it down. I want you to write it down today, and I want you to give it to the Lord, put it at his feet, and ask God for strength to walk away from that. And don't go back to pick it up. If you drop gum out of your mouth, you ain't gonna turn around and pick it up off the ground.